I got tagged. This is the first time I've ever gotten tagged. Not directly, of course. I was part of a general tag to subscribers. I am to answer some questions and then tag other people, right? 5 other people. I don't know who that's going to be. Anyway, my age is 36, which means that I graduated high school exactly half my lifetime ago. My occupation, I work at a bank. I work in business check processing, which is like so incredibly exciting you wouldn't believe it. But, it's a good job. I've had it for like 5 years now almost. So no, yeah, that's right. I'm in my fifth year now, so yeah, that's cool. I get an extra week's vacation. I get yeah. Relationship status is single. Not much to say about that. 3 things I can't leave the house without. Well, I generally bring with me a bottle of water, and this notebook right here, and a pair of headphones, which I can plug into, computers and watch YouTube videos on. And I carry it all in this big black case, which is for a laptop. I just don't carry a laptop in it. What grosses me out? In a word, feces. Pretty gross. Don't like them. Could do without them. Best day of my life. That's a tough one. Because I've had a few really good days, but it's hard for me to come up with something that I would consider like the best day. It would have to be, a number of different really good things all happening on the same day, which doesn't happen that often. Some good days would involve me basically completing something, finishing a project of some kind. Like a script, which a few years ago I managed to do. I was very happy about that. And a friend of mine and I made a short film, and getting to see that in its finished form for the first time was really great as well. In school, I, acted in plays, and one year I got the lead, so performing in that was also really good. And, there have been other ones as well. A recent really good day for me was, actually, it was sort of a weekend. I had my brother in town, and we hung out for a few days. That was lots of fun. And then after he left, I went to a street festival, and I just happened to meet one of my favorite YouTube personalities. Lori from the Beaver Bunch was here, and I just was ecstatic about that because she's awesome. And so that was a really good day. But I didn't really accomplish anything, I guess. So yeah, anything where I really sort of accomplished something big creatively is a really good day. Worst day of my life? Well, I'd be hard pressed to pick just one. I've had a few. When I was in middle school, I was kind of a social pariah, and at one point the verdict against me was so extreme that some of my classmates would actually scream insults in my face on the bus. And at that point, I was so sick and tired of it. I had a bag full of heavy textbooks, which I then swung in one of their faces and knocked his tooth out, and then got the snot pounded out of me. And I had a black eye and got suspended and stuff like that. Middle school was not much fun for me. I really didn't like it very much. High school was so much more fun. So that was bad. I've had a few rather lousy days in which I would lose employment since then, and be without work and subsequently without cash for weeks at a time, and that's very unpleasant. I've been lucky. A lot of people have lost jobs and are really struggling right now, and I still have one. So I can't really say that I've had many worse days of my life recently. But yeah, just nothing where anything really super horrible has happened. People who lost friends and loved ones in 9/11. That's a worse day of your life. That can't compare to with it. That certainly I can't compare any of my worst days with any of those. So ultimately, I've been lucky. Childhood dream. Something movie related probably. Like I said, I managed to write an entire script some years back, and every once in a while I have what I think is a good idea, and I'll do some writing on that. I don't really have the drive to really see a lot of that stuff through, and it's big. It's a big project. Not to mention the fact that once you finish it, it then has to be made into a movie for other people to actually know about it. I considered at one point taking one of those ideas and writing a book instead, a novel. But I really don't have any experience writing novels. I don't know how one goes about it. So I'm kind of lost there. Yeah, accomplishing one of those big things like finishing a book or finishing a film of some kind. You need a lot of resources to do that. But yeah, that would be a good dream. That would be nice. I'd like to meet some of the people I admire, but mostly it would be to create something, finish a big project like that. My imperfections. Is this the last one? Yeah, I guess it is. Okay, check this out. See this ear right here? Not only does it stick out farther on my head than my right ear, but it's actually lower on my head, which means that my ear canal on this side is bent. If a doctor uses the little thing to look in my ear, he can't see all the way to the end of it because it's bent. That's just one of my many amazing imperfections. My eyesight's really bad. I had crooked teeth. I've got a receding hairline. Aside from that, I don't have much of a life, and I don't make a lot of money. So I have many very impressive imperfections. So thanks for tagging me, indirectly though it may be, and I shall pass this along to others who I am not yet certain, but they will soon find out. Thanks. Talk to you later.